It's me, Ashley, again. It is Monday night, and I am getting ready to cook dinner. We are keeping things pretty healthy tonight. I'm going to show you guys how to use the Spiralizer tonight. The Spiralizer is one of my favorites. Gonna do some butternut squash noodles. It's awesome. This meal is one of my favorites. It's just butternut squash pasta with spinach and bacon. Going to be using some turkey bacon. Keeps things really low points with the Weight Watchers thing. But again, let's get started. So again, got my flexible cutting mat because that's what I prep everything on. I'm using my Pampered Chef. I'm using my executive knife. We have two of these because we use them so much. First thing, I had gone ahead and peeled my butternut squash. And then I'm using my good old scoop loop again, two sizes. These are great. You can use them for like peppers and to clean out peppers. Here, let me get it in the camera so you can kind of see. This is like so nice to do it this way and not have to use a fork to clean it all out. It's a nice clean. You don't get any little weird stringies from your squash. So anyways, I'm going to scoop these guys out just to show you the scoop loop. And then I'm going to use mostly the top portion of the squash to actually make the quote-unquote noodles. But so tasty, so yum. Oh gosh, this cleans up so nice. Anyways, the scoop loop is so nice for, oh gosh, peppers and tomatoes, just to get the juicy stuff out. Sometimes I use it for an avocado because it scoops right down into that avocado, which is really nice. Mostly I use it for squash because it really is so handy. So this is fun. Here's my squash. Here's the top bits. Here's my Spiralizer. Spiralizer has two different sizes on the blade. The blade fits right in onto the inside. All of this stuff comes apart so you can clean it all. Makes things really nice and easy. So in goes my squash into the Spiralizer. Down it goes. There's little tongs that kind of like hold on to it. Let me see. Let me get it to the right side so you can see how pretty these things are. They're some of my favorites to make. Super fun, super healthy. I mean, you can use this with a potato if you were going if you wanted to make curly fries, that type of deal. I use zucchini all the time for zucchini. And that's all the more that's left over waste. So great. I'm gonna put in this next part in there. Down it goes on the top. Let's do another set. Out it comes. It's easy, it's fast, it doesn't require much. Again, out it comes. And that's the only part that's left over, which I could probably even just turn around and bake later on the same pan. But those are my, oh, that's great. That's so impressive. Goes onto the mat. And this is going into a 400-degree oven. But first they want you to toss it with olive oil. And so again, I'm going to show you my go-to way to toss anything with olive oil. Spread these out. Don't they look amazing? They look so great. I'm going to get my spritzer. Again, I swear by this thing. Couple little pumps. It's already filled with EVOO. And there's a little spritzer on top. Of course, it came apart because I may have dropped it on the floor last week. There it goes. Again, hot mess. But that lid goes on. There we go. Sprays all over. Take my little tongs. Give it a good toss. And this, like I said, is going into a 400-degree oven for like 10-15 minutes at that. And then it goes into a pan where you just toss it with spinach and turkey bacon and a couple other things. So I'll put it all together in the video. Okay, so before this goes into the oven, I'm totally playing with my food. Look how long these things are. It was just really fun. I had to show you. Okay, update. In my pan, large frying pan on the stove top, I've got 4 slices of turkey bacon, And because I'm not using real bacon, I need some sort of oil or fat, so feel free to use just a little bit of olive oil for a drizzle. I'm using coconut oil just because it has such a nice flavor to it, and I don't have to worry about there being a really high flash point for it. So I've got my red onion diced in here, and one full onion diced. And we're big onion lovers here at the House of Swoon. And my turkey bacon, a little coconut oil, and then I'm going to show you the garlic press. I've been buying my garlic. I've been buying it already pre-peeled. I had to stop and think of the word. So it's already pre-peeled, but the garlic press, you can see how worn out this thing is. It might be time for me to actually get a new one because I've probably had this thing for like 16 years. But what's great about it is that you can put a full garlic clove in there already, like no need to press it or anything like that. And in goes your garlic peel, and it comes right out, right off the top. Boop! And then you slide it out. If there was a peel on this, you could reach in there and just pop it right out. But again, I've been buying the pre-peeled stuff already, just in a bag. It's pretty easy, keeps things pretty fresh, pretty fast. Again, I'm all about efficiency. Anyways, that was my garlic press. A great Pampered Chef item. Okay, so just to show you the finished product of what I was going for here tonight in the specific meal. Into my onion and bacon and garlic went my noodles as soon as they came out of the oven. And then on top of that, 1/4 cup of chicken broth, 1/4 cup of mascarpone cheese. You can use cream cheese or whichever, a nice soft cheese. Just something to make it a little bit creamy. And 2 cups of just rough chopped spinach. Again, using my small tongs because I use these guys for everything. Mix it all up. It is a really pretty meal, and it is actually pretty darn healthy. So I'm excited to eat this quickly. There you go.